decided that today would be the day the opposition in the state of Karnataka would be holding protests and would be taking on the Karnataka Sarkara, where the BJP workers are now demanding action on roads and those potholes to be covered, as the deadline by the Deputy CM has been set by the end of October that all potholes in the city to be filled and repaired. But the BJP workers, the pictures coming in, have organized this protest against the Congress government in the state over the pothole issue. Now, visuals coming in from Yelahanka area, where the protest that is now being led by the BJP MLA of the same constituency. As far as the pothole menace is now concerned, a deadline that has been set, but the BJP now is expected to block roads and also to carry out city-wide protests, and also what is being said that the people are upset with the state of the roads, and the BJP said that they will be holding a Rasta Roko for about an hour on today, which is the 24th of September. So the bad condition of several roads in Bengaluru, public criticism over poor infrastructure has led the Karnataka BJP unit to announce a statewide protest. And what is now being said that B.Y. Vijendra, the state BJP chief, seems to be now of the opinion that the people are upset with the condition of the roads, and thereafter they have decided to hold Rasta Roko for about an hour. And this call that has been given today to the party workers and karyakartas who are staging a protest against the condition of roads that are ridden with potholes in all of the 224 assembly constituencies, saying that the pictures come in same from either be it Bengaluru, from Shivamogga, from Vijaypura or from Kalaburgi as well. However, the Congress government in the state that has been facing severe criticism from various sections, claiming that the roads in the state, especially those in Bengaluru, are riddled with potholes. As far as the Karnataka Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister are of the opinion, holding at least a 1-month deadline to ensure that all of the potholes in Bengaluru are fixed and the roads are also in a good condition. The Chief Minister is said to have taken officials to task for failing to finish the road repair works before the monsoon. However, this is now been seen as far as the work which is said to be going on a war footing. The BJP has now taken this chance and has now taken this opportunity to take on the Congress government. As we have seen when it comes to the pothole messes, the city, the IT capital, seems to be becoming infamous for. Let's get in a word from Neha, who's joining us on the broadcast. Neha, good morning. This seems to be the Rasta Roko protest for an hour that is being held by the BJP karyakartas, not just in Bengaluru but in other cities as well.
Well, that's right. The BJP here upping the ante now against the government over the entire potholes issue there. Even as you have protests that have been planned across the city now, we're seeing the manner in which, of course, the government has started to act now after a massive wake-up call there from citizens who were protesting on the streets and from IT companies as well that had threatened to move out of the ORR area. Remember, of course, now what's important here is to note that even as all of this, of course, has been happening, we're seeing how the BJP, of course, has been attacking the government over this issue. Massive protests that have been planned in all constituencies of Bengaluru today.
All right, but if you can take us through as far as certain areas that are now covered by the BJP today, because the government already has decided on a deadline that has been set, Neha, that is by the end of October. 31st of October, all the repair work, especially across Bengaluru roads, are to be done.
Well, that's right. Of course, while the government here has set a deadline for itself, towards the end of October, for thousands of potholes across the city to be filled up, how real are these deadlines really? We've seen it in the past as well, where there have been attempts to set these deadlines, but they've never really been honored, given the fact that now, the rains, of course, have reduced gradually. Whether this is something that the government would do on war footing remains to be seen. And with the speed at which, of course, the government is currently filling up the potholes, another question that arises is this just merely patchwork that's being done? Is this shoddy work that's being taken up? We've seen the likes of Mr. Mohandas Pai.
Well, it remains to be seen how long will this repair work also last. I mean, if this deadline that has now been set, because the pothole menace annually is an issue that we speak often when it comes to potholes, the menace that has been growing, that has taken lives, that has injured people. We have seen trucks toppling over, including school children buses as well, that have been affected because of this menace. Please do stay on with us, Neha, because when we talk of the IT capital that has been making headlines, unfortunately, for all the wrong reasons, whether be it traffic congestion or pothole menace, this has been leaving the citizens outraged, speaking up, and even prominent Bengaluru saying that enough is enough. But while the city residents complain about the city's bad infrastructure and roads, multiple lives have been lost. The state government, however, appears to be blissfully unaware, or at least maybe we can call it in denial. Now, the Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar, who had claimed that the city had political potholes, meaning it was being highlighted for political reasons, has yet again now claimed conspiracy. In a bid to defend Bangalore roads or Bengaluru roads, he went a step ahead and went on to claim that every city has bad roads, and even when it comes to the roads that are leading to the Prime Minister's residence is ridden with potholes.
I'd like to tell this all political potholes. All potholes have been created, news has been created. You please come. I'm in Delhi. I'll take to my house. I'll take to the streets. Within 100 meters, there are more than 100 potholes in Delhi itself. If you let me go to Mumbai, I'll show you potholes. Let me go to any part of the state. There are potholes. This is a big conspiracy against the Karnataka Congress government. The system what we have created in Karnataka, nowhere in the country any state has done. More than 10,000 potholes we have identified, and all around 50% we have covered. 31st of July, October is the deadline. We will clear it. One rain, about more than thousands of potholes will be created in a single day. We know that it is our responsibility.
So as per D.K. Shivkumar, bad roads are not unusual. Even the roads leading to the Prime Minister's residence in Delhi, according to him, is full of potholes. However, to do a reality check, let's get you exactly when it comes to the Prime Minister's residence, which falls on 7 Lok Marg, or this road. Here's exactly what he found. There are no potholes, in fact, when it comes to the entire stretch that leads up to the residence of the Prime Minister.
On the question about the pothole menace in Karnataka, which every year claims lives due to the accidents, and people have been raising this question again and again from the Karnataka government. D.K. Shivkumar, the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, tried to deflect from the issue, and he stated that every state has the issue of potholes, and in fact he gave example of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's residence over here in Delhi and said that the roads leading to PM's residence also have potholes. So right now we are here at 7 LKM and we'll try to give our viewers a reality check that what exactly is the situation. You can see we are riding through 7 LKM, and on my right side is the residence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, but the traffic over here is smooth. There are no potholes on the ground. The question over here is that when people ask our netas about the promises that they made and the problems they are facing, our netas usually try to deflect from the issue. They say something which is not real. Yes, Delhi has the problems of potholes, but when it comes to the statement of D.K. Shivkumar, where he says that even the roads leading to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's residence have potholes, this is something which is far away from reality. You can see this is the road. On my right is the residence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. It's in high security area, and we would not be able to show the exact residence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, but this is the road of 7 LKM, and the traffic over here is smooth. There are no potholes on the road.
So that is a reality check, because the Deputy Chief Minister made a mention of the road that leads up to the residence of the Prime Minister, which is 7 Marg. However, the entire stretch is absolutely smooth and there are no potholes on that road. But yes, cities, as far as when we talk about metro cities, even when it comes to the national capitals, there is the issue of potholes, and of course when it comes to the civic infrastructure. But the main question is drawing comparison being a right thing, or rather when it comes to setting an example of proper infrastructure, maintenance of roads and zero potholes should rather be the aim of a Deputy Chief Minister. However, the Karnataka state says that they have set October 31st as their deadline. Neha, thank you very much for the moment for joining in. Let's in the meantime shift focus to the state of Tamil Nadu, because as the battle